Good morning to everyone. Good afternoon to others. My name is Jocelyn Jones, and I am the lead trainer and educator for the Learning Through Playdates preschool, online preschool. And this afternoon, we are going to talk about learning through Playdates and what learning through Playdate really is. It's a very awesome program, and I can't wait to share the information with you. We have some exciting um, opportunities for online learning for children ages 3 to 5 years old. Again, this is Learning Through Playdates parent orientation. And if you have any questions about our orientation or about the program, please feel free to put your comments and questions in our chat in our Learning Through Playdate group. And we'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. So, thank you so much for your time. We're so excited that you decided to come live to watch what we're talking about, or if you are going to watching the replay, thank you so much for taking the time out to watch our replay as well. Again, my name is Jocelyn Jones, and I am the lead educator and training trainer for Learning Through Playdates. I have been in early childhood for about 20 years, well, a little over 20 years, and I love early childhood education. I did most of my career in early childhood education. I built my career around educating children for, again, a number of years. And I just love teaching adults early childhood education and teaching children as well. And so my position and learning through Playdates is also training teachers, potential teachers who will also be a part of our program, and um, also educating our parents as well about the Learning Through Playdate program. And you may see me also in some of the courses teaching the students as well. So I do wear a lot of hats to make this wonderful program function and this wonderful program, um, you know. Um, Age appropriate, and also come up with a lot of curriculum activities for the children. So again, I wear a lot of different hats, but I really love learning through Playdate, and I love just being around children and interacting with our families as well, and as well as our teachers at Learning Through Playdate. I have a background in sociology. I got my sociology degree from Bethune-Cookman University, and also I have a master's degree from Walden University, and it is in early childhood studies, also with a specialization in teaching adults early childhood. And I am from Atlanta, Georgia. Our Learning Through Playdate program is based here in the United States in Atlanta, Georgia, as well. So we're so happy to bring Learning Through Playdates to you globally. And we're starting also in South Africa, and we're really happy to bring this program to South Africa and share our expertise in early childhood, and also making early childhood um, play dates and lessons and curriculums and so forth affordable for parents as well. And through the pandemic, it's very important that we create platforms for our families to feel safe. So, Learning Through Playdate's virtual preschool program again services children from ages 3 to 5 years old. And with this program, again, we believe in affordability and sustainability for young learners. And also, we reach out to, families who were affected by COVID-19, and also families who may not really want to lean towards the traditional type of learning as well. You may have into nanny care and au pair care as well. So Learning through Playdate pairs very well with these type of child care taking services. And also, again, it also helps to have a safe environment, especially during the pandemic with COVID-19. And it opts for, again, an affordable child care. And this, again, is a virtual type of program that is online. We have live teachers who come online, teaching the children live. Even if you don't have enough data, or you know you can also get the recording of the teacher teaching the courses, and you may go back and look at the recording um, during your leisure time. So even if sometimes we are kind of strapped with money, especially now with COVID-19. The great thing about learning through Playdates is that you can use learning through Playdates on the go. You can always go back and watch the recording of the lessons and show the recordings with your students or your children. You can also, um, pair up with, maybe a young neighbor or a family member who has children around 3 to 5 years old and who's a part of learning through Playdates, and you guys can all watch it together. So, learning through Playdates is really sustainable, and it is affordable, and it can also create some really great opportunities of learning as a group. So our mission here at Learning Through Playdate is to utilize, utilize community resources to create sustainable early education for all children and create long-lasting family and community partnerships. So that is our mission. Our vision is connecting families, caregivers, and communities, bringing awareness, bringing awesome learning through Playdate experiences to children, and creating better communities for stronger families and equitable education systems. With learning through Playdate, we do have a blend of different philosophies. Our philosophy that we hone on as primary is, of course, the learning through Playdate theory. And just to give you some information about learning through Playdate, I know this terminology does bounce around a lot throughout early childhood. Perhaps parents, you may have heard of this type of theory, learning through play, and maybe you have not, which is all great. So this is a great way for you guys to learn about what learning through Playdate is. And it's very, very beneficial, especially for children from 0 to 5 years old. This is a universal type of learning, a way of learning, and it is the most essential type of learning for children. Learning through Playdate is a theory that was created by the psychologist Vygotsky, and that's the guy right here in this picture. And so Vygotsky believed that children naturally tend to play. And when they're playing, this is the way that they express themselves and how they see the world, how they mimic the world, how they see the world. They do this through play. Okay. And this was also believed that when children play, it is their little language. This is how they express what they see and what they feel and how they conceptualize the world. And so play is very natural for children. Children just tend to do that very naturally. And so play is not just something that they're doing just to, bypass time, but they are actually learning. They are actually conceptualizing, they're exploring the way the world is, the way things operate. So language or play is very, very important. This also helps children to help memory, help them in their process of memory, help them to have self control when they're playing, and also it helps to de stress. as well. So play is really, really important, and also we want to factor that in when we are doing our learning through Playdates sessions. We definitely have a time in which we will have children to play, and also uh, socialize with those who are a part of the Learning Through Playdate um, program. So this is really, really important that we foster play, because it is very, very beneficial for children and their learning. So learning through Playdate is very, very important to us. So we have a video presentation on about learning through play and what learning through play really is, to give you some information on the importance of it. So we do have a video that we want to share. And all right, so we're going to start with our video. But first, right before we start with our video, we do want to give a hello to one of our teachers, Miss Moyo. Hi, Miss Moyo. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Okay, yeah.
Hey,
How are
good
you?
morning.
I'm fine, and you?
I'm great. I'm great. So, Miss Moyo, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start our video. What is learning through play to the parents? So we're gonna start with that, and then we're gonna finish with our presentation.
Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and retrieve the link because it's not starting with the PowerPoint. So I'm just going to put it in our browser and then start from there. Give me one moment, guys.
Play is learning because through play, children are acquiring knowledge. If they're not sure how something works, they play with it. They turn it around, they flip it. They try it different ways.
Play is the work of childhood. It's how they learn to deal with frustration. It's how they learn to create meaning out of their environment. They learn by doing.
I see that when play happens, magic happens. The child can really explore themselves and they can take risks with the environment they're in, and when purposeful play is facilitated, this means that the child can really develop their authentic selves.
Brain research tells us that this kind of active play-based learning is crucial to young children.
And in order for a child to go to college someday, they have to want to be in school. They have to want to learn. They have to be able to engage. And young children do that through play.
Mathematics, language, literacy all happens through play.
Literacy is reading, is singing, telling stories, having the child make up their own stories. And through math, having kids do hands-on activities that connect them to mathematics and the world that they're in. Counting pumpkin seeds. Let's count the clouds in the sky.
When children play with unit blocks or Legos, they're dealing with different sizes, different shapes, different weights. They're having to see what balances, what lines up.
It wasn't a case of after our work is done, we'll get to play. This is their work.
They do it through playing with blocks, through exploration. through conversations and learning how to navigate social situations with each other. They do it around work that feels important to them and authentic. And without that, we're taking away a child's ability to really be successful.
I notice when children play, they're able to communicate back and forth, that ping pong. They're no longer only thinking about themselves, but they're thinking about what's conducive to keeping the play going. So play encourages a sense of collaboration, teamwork. It encourages children to think outside of themselves. So through these interactions and relationships and connections with materials, the environment, and the other people around them, they are gaining new knowledge.
If this kind of play-based learning is given value and importance by the adults, it helps the kids become self-propelled learners, hopefully for the rest of their lives.
For more information, visit DEY.org.
Thank you guys for listening to our video on learning through Playdate, and I hope that was very informative to you. So now we're going to switch over back to our PowerPoint. And now we're going to talk further about our program and what we have to offer in our virtual classrooms. Another important aspect about learning through play, learning through Playdates, is the identity safe classroom theory. We also apply that as one of our principles here in learning through Playdate. Identity safe classrooms are so important to inhabit within the classroom environment. So when we're talking about identity safe classrooms, we're really talking about embracing culture, okay? And as you know, culture is really the human experience as a whole. So when we're talking about culture in the classrooms, we're really talking about celebrating, maintaining, and valuing people's culture and their identity. And we're creating a safe space in the classroom so that children will feel safe, so children will feel valued, and those values will be maintained. So we welcome all cultures, especially as when we're dealing with children of color, both Black and brown children, that they need to have a safe space, and they need to be celebrated, and also their culture needs to be expressed within the classroom. It's very, very important. We don't want to do what we call the tourist type of celebrating culture. Whenever some type of holiday comes into play, then we celebrate culture, or some type of a special event comes into play, then that's when we celebrate culture. No. What we do in the identity safe classroom is that we celebrate culture each and every day, that we maintain that, and that culture is embedded into the learning environment and lessons that we teach the children. And also here at Learning Through Playdate, family partnerships are very important. So we want to include family traditions and family things that are important to families that we service in our classrooms. So we want to make sure that our classrooms are tailored to the population of children that we service. So we want to make sure that that culture is being maintained, that it's being appreciated, that it's being acknowledged, and that it's being respected in the classroom. So that's really, really important, that we uphold that principle here at Learning Through Playdate. And also maintaining social emotional learning. That's really important here in Learning Through Playdate, because it's very important for children to be in tune with their feelings, understand how to navigate the world socially, especially because we are in a virtual setting. So we definitely have to make sure that children are being in tune with understanding their feelings, and that their feelings are being acknowledged, and that we maintain close relationships with our children, even virtually. We still have to have very strong connections with our children and our families, even though we are connected from, computer screen to computer screen, you can still bring a connection between children, families, and the teachers as well. So that's really important, that we maintain these principles. So I'm going to read off the four major ways to create identity safe classrooms, and this is what we that we uphold here at Learning Through Playdate. As educators, it is to seek out ways important to eliminate negative factors that will negatively affect our students and their education. All children deserve quality education that is bias free and culturally inclusive, that will build positive character, self esteem, and value social identity. And these are four ways that we create identity safe classrooms. Number one is to make sure that the classroom is child centered, that we promote child centered teaching, and that autonomy is important because it promotes responsibility and belonging in the classroom. So basically, we believe that children have a voice within the classroom setting, that what they have to say, how they feel, um, is very important, and we value that. Okay. We also make sure that that we are interest based. That if a child is interested in a certain activity, or perhaps they love blocks, that we make sure we pull those elements out of that and challenge them in that area in which they have interest in. Um, and when they're finished with that, we make sure that we introduce something else to them. So we make sure that that our program is child centered, that they are primary and the nucleus, um, within the classroom, and that they have a voice. So that's really important, that children do have a voice. Number two is cultivating diversity as a resource. We must cultivate diversity as a resource, and using diversity in our curriculum, in our classrooms, help children to understand the views of their peers and their lives culturally. So it's very important to make sure that, again, cultural diversity is maintained, that is celebrated each and every day, not just on a holiday, not just on a special occasion, but we're actually implementing that each and every day in our lessons and our curriculum, and the whole framework of our program. Number three, classroom relationships. Classroom relationships are very important, and they also promote positive interactions between teachers and students. So we definitely have to have, again, very close relationships with our students. Okay, even though we are connected from computer screen to computer screen, we have to build a community of online learning. So that also means that we need to have positive interactions with our students and teachers, yes, but also with our parents as well. So we're going to be getting into some of the things that we are going to do with the parents to also educate parents as well here at Learning Through Playdates. Number four, caring classroom environments. Emotional and physical comfort are vital for a comfortable and safe environment. So you definitely want to, um, within your own home or within wherever it is that the children are learning at, wherever their learning environment is, was at home, grandma's house, wherever it is that the children are doing their Learning Through Playdate program, we want to make sure that they are emotionally and physically comfortable where they are. And so, again, we're going to learn about some of the ways that parents are going to be able to learn how to create those learning environments, that will foster, emotional and physical comfort, and create a learning environment wherever they are. Okay. So, the benefits of learning through playdates. As you can see, there is a diagram here of a triangle, of different triangles, creating one triangle. So the triangle in the middle is our nucleus, which is early education, of course. Again, our program offers education for children 3 to 5 years old, which of course is considered as early education. Um, and so at the top of the triangle, the pinnacle is sustainability. With learning through Playdate, it is much cheaper than, going to the daycare is much safer. Going, you know, obtaining this program. So we definitely want to maintain sustainability and affordability for online learning for your children. And also, it creates a safe environment because of COVID-19. So, this also helps. And again, I know that sometimes we might be strapped on, data, and, we don't have enough data, or, hey, it's okay. It's not a problem because you can always go back. When you become a member of Learning Through Playdates, you will also be able to have access to the recordings of the teacher in which your children are a part of. So you can always go back and look at the recording and also do any kind of work that the teacher has assigned. So you can look at it at your own leisure time if you cannot, get on live with us, because our classrooms are live. They are live interactions, just as we're interacting with you here on Facebook. We will be live with you with your children, so that we will have actual interactions with the children. We'll see the children. We'll see smiles and laughter and all that good stuff. So if you cannot, join us live, you can also, get the recording of, the day's class activities and lessons for the children. So there's no worries about that. At your own leisure, you can also get the recording if you cannot go to the live attendance of the course. But there will be a live teacher who will interact with the children each and every day on live. So that's one of the things that also kind of stands out with Learning Through Playdates, that we actually have teachers who are interacting with the children live. So a lot of the programs out here, they have pre-recordings and so forth, but we have the benefit of having live courses with our students, which is really great. Okay, and then to our left, we have the light blue triangle, which is strong teacher and family partnerships, and we really do believe in that, having strong teacher and family partnerships, because again, we are not in brick and mortar, so we have to create an online presence. We have to create an online community with our children, with our students, and with our families. That's very, very important. So we have to create resources for our families and our children, so that we can build strong connections and safe spaces for our learning environments and our playdate environments. And then lastly, we have community, and that all ties in with everything that we've talked about. We want to create an online education community, just a community so that we can lean on each other's resources and help each other out. We all need each other to survive. So we definitely want to create an online community where parents are free to come to the teachers, ask them about anything, help them to create learning environments at home. That is really important. So community here at Learning Through Playdates is number one. It takes a village to raise one child. So if we create a village, if we create a tribe that's strong, that we create spaces that are, safe, and create spaces that are trustworthy, this will help the learning environment so much. So we definitely hunt on those things. Again, if you guys have any questions, please, 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 please make sure that you put your questions in the thread, and we will answer the questions within the Learning Through Playdate group and wherever else our live is being shared. So please make sure you ask questions. We'll love to answer the questions. And these are the benefits, again, with Learning Through Playdates. The focus point is really our parents and students. This will help our parents and students, again, have access to affordable online learning, okay, especially during the pandemic. And also, our world is changing, and so a lot of programs are definitely going virtual. And so we want people to be able to have access to virtual learning at affordable prices, and also create a community of online learning for children 3 to 5 years old, because they are being neglected in some ways with online learning, because um because it's the focus is more so of older children for online learning. So this is really really important that we create a platform for ages 3 to 5 years old, that parents will have something for the children to do throughout the day with our online program. So it's really important. Okay. All right. Now, I want to also focus on the parent hubs. And I know you're probably wondering, what are parent hubs? Well, parent hubs are actually meeting times and conference times that we have with our parents. These are times of educational meetings that we meet with, I'm sorry, that we meet with our parents, helping them understand how to create um, a environment in their own home or wherever they are implementing early the learning through Playdate program. It's a meeting that we help to support parents create learning environments for their children. So we call them parent hubs, and the parent hubs are free. This comes with the membership package. So when you join Learning through Playdate, um, this comes this service comes with the membership package. Okay. Depending on your package, you may have two free parent hub conferences, or you may have four. It all depends on which package that you choose. Okay. So the parent hubs are really a support group with teachers and early childhood members of the early childhood community, coming to the parents and meeting with them to help them implement the program in their homes. So we may talk about early childhood topics. We may also focus on some of the concerns and questions that you may have. So really, it is a type of mentorship for parents. Okay, so we're mentoring the parents, we're supporting the parents um, during this time, during this program. So we don't want to leave you out in the cold, parents. We definitely want to, again, create strong teacher and family partnerships. Okay. So we want to create parent hubs for you guys so that we can support you in any way that we can. And again, you can always come to us at any time, at any point in time, while your child is a part of Learning through Playdates. But we also want to set aside special dates and times to meet with you. So those are our parent hubs. And at that time, you're free to come up with ideas, bring ideas to the table. You can address, issues that you may have, so that we can collaborate and help you through the issues that you may have in implementing the Learning through Playdate program. Also, any questions that you may have to ask the early childhood professional or Learning through Playdate mentor, you can ask those questions then and there. So the parent hubs are really, really, really important, an important element in our structure.
Yeah, good.
Okay. So also we will have opportunities for teachers who are interested in learning through Playdates. Miss Moya is going to be one of our teachers for learning through Playdates. Miss Moya, can you
Hello.
hear me? Hi.
How are you?
Good. I'm so happy you're on live with me to this morning, or this
Yes.
afternoon rather, for you, and this morning for me. So Miss Moya, I just want to ask you a couple of questions. Um, are you excited about learning through Playdate program?
Yes, I'm excited.
Miss Moya has been working with me since have been working with the Learning Through Playdates, and so we're bringing it to South Africa. And so she has been working diligently with the Kappa Learning Group, Learning Through Playdate um, company. So it's been a joy just working with her. She's been so diligent in bringing people and recruiting teachers and parents. And so I just want to thank you so much for your hard work and your diligence. It's been just excellent, excellent, excellent. So what
Thank
are
you
some
so much.
Yes. So what are you excited about with learning through Playdates? What are you hoping um to accomplish? What are you hoping to do while you're at learning through Playdates?
I'm so excited to join Play Doh community because it helps it has a relationship between the parents and the teachers, and it
Mhm.
also provides free downloads for the children at home.
Yes, definitely. And we do give free downloads to those who sign up with Learning Through Playdates, which is something really great because you can give some activities to the children as you wait to transition into the Learning Through Playdate program. So learning through Playdates again definitely will help you to have some structure, some educational structure within the home, or whatever your learning environment is. So Miss Moya has been very diligent in um, helping to recruit teachers. And so she's going to be going through her training this month. I'm really excited for her. And so if you are, interested in learning through Playdates, we do have opportunities for you to become a learning through Playdate teacher, but you must go through our training. So you'll learn how to navigate and understand the learning through Playdate culture and how we operate. So we do have training that you have to take. And so if you are interested in the training and the pricing for the trainings, and you want to become a Learning Through Playdate teacher, have your own Learning Through Playdate classroom, there are opportunities. So just want to let you know that. So if you are interested, please make sure that you please notate that in our thread, and we'll get back with you. All right. So learning through Playdate. Okay, so again, with our parent hubs, these are the benefits. Again, we have mentorship, we educate our parents, we collaborate with our parents, we consult our parents, and we support our parents, which is very, very important. So we definitely want to give mentorship. We want to educate our parents on early childhood topics and topics within our own online community here at Learning Through Playdates. We definitely want to collaborate with you, give you consultation, and again, support, support, support is so important. So again, I was speaking about the enrollment and tuition for our students here at Learning Through Playdate. So the primary membership includes your enrollment and your virtual course prices for our Learning Through Playdate's virtual program and community program. These prices are non-refundable, but your membership fee is for the enrollment fee. This is for enrollment. This is a one-time fee. It's $768 or $50 per household um, for US if you're in the US, but it's 768 um, in rands, and then this the primary membership does not include the virtual teacher. Okay, it's actually downloadable worksheets and lesson plans that the parents will implement, as you can see. Okay, and then the parents are still able to be and attend the Parent Hub trainings and consulting sessions every month. Okay. So, again, the primary membership does not include the online teaching program, but it does include the downloadable e learning monthly lesson plan and activities. And you'll also have two free Parent Hub training and consulting sessions every month. So you can still enjoy the Learning Through Play program, but the parents will be able to implement the program and will have e-learning monthly lessons and activities each month. So this is something that, especially if you have issues with your internet or your data, you will be able to have um, the e downloadable activities and lessons. So there's not a teacher, a live teacher for this membership, but you will be able to have access to your downloadable e-learning monthly lesson plans for learning through Playdates, and they're very easy to implement. And also, again, you do have the two free Parent Hub trainings and consulting, but you're free to, ask any questions to the Learning Through Playdate staff, and we'll be happy to assist you in any way. But again, you won't have the live teacher, but you will also have the downloadable worksheets and lesson plans. Okay. And again, the parents are the first teachers. And so we're here to help and to consult you and support you in your implementation of learning through Playdate. So that's really exciting that you will be able to control your children's learning at your own leisure and still have access to these wonderful lesson plans and activities as well. Okay. And our next package is the deluxe membership. And this includes, again, there is a membership fee um, of $50 in US and then 768 um, in rands. And so this is for each household. Also, with the deluxe membership, you will also have access to downloadable e-learning monthly lesson plans and activities, weekly lesson plans and activities. And plus, you will also have an online instructor, a live online instructor. Okay. And also, you will also access the Parent Hubs every month for each week. Okay. So each week you will have a Parent Hub meeting. So this is really a great advantage because you get the whole package. You get the e-downloadable lesson plans and activities for the children, each day, every week. And then you also have a live teacher. You'll meet with your live teacher, and then you will have the Parent Hubs each and every week. Okay. So that is some super, super, super awesome um, support, and it is a great deal. Okay. So I would love for everybody, if they could, to do the deluxe membership because we have some wonderful staff. Ms. Moya, again, is one of our teachers she's going to be going through training. So she'll be teaching. And so, again, we are recruiting teachers as well. So we do have the deluxe membership. And also, I will be a teacher on the Learning Through Playdates. As a matter of fact, I'll be starting Learning Through Playdates on Monday. So if you are ready to begin the Learning Through Playdates, please make sure that you guys enroll in our Learning Through Playdates um, enrollment link, and we will link that after this orientation as well. Okay. All right. So yes, so this is our deluxe membership. A lot of great stuff going on with our deluxe membership. Also, you will have discounts on different merchandise and also workshops and conferences. So the deluxe membership is something that is going to be something great. Our primary membership is something great. It's all good, guys. So we definitely want you guys to participate in either one of these memberships. They are both something awesome. Also, later on in our program, as our program continues to develop, we are going to have our helping hand services. Now, this will be something really special to further help our parents. We are going to be implementing our community playdate programs. And this is when our teachers and instructors are actually going out into the field, meaning that they can go to the children's houses and also implement learning through playdates. Okay. So these are educators who are going to be actually in the field, meaning that they will not just be behind the computer screen, but they're actually are teachers that will come to do home visits and implement them in the home, or they are going to do play date groups, meaning that they have a group of 6 children and they can meet at a certain place like the library or at the park, and implement their learning through playdate program there. So we also will be implementing the community playdate program, and that is going to be really great. So that is something that we're going to be building upon later on in our program. And also too, if there are any center directors or childcare directors, we also have outsourcing, that we outsource our program as well. So, or we can also train your teachers to implement learning through Playdate. Okay. We also will have options to license the Learning Through Playdate program as well. So just want to let you guys know, if you have an in-home childcare or a childcare center, we will be implementing outsourcing and or training your teachers to implement the Learning Through Playdate program. Okay. So that concludes our Learning Through Playdate orientation. Miss Moya, did you have any last words, or did you have anything that you wanted to add about Learning Through Playdate?
No, I have anything to add.
Okay. Well, that
Thank you
concludes.
so much.
Oh, you're most welcome. Well, that concludes our Learning Through Playdate program and orientation for our parents. And we're so happy again that you came out, that you sat to listen to what our program has to offer you. Again, Learning Through Playdates is a wonderful program, and we can't wait to see you in our next class. So please make sure, if you are interested, please drop something in our comment section, any questions or your information that we can pass on to you, the links in which you can definitely sign up and start your Learning Through Playdate program. Again, my name is Jocelyn Jones, and I am the lead trainer and teacher of Learning Through Playdates. And it was a pleasure being in your presence on today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and take care. Stay safe. Until next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.